Imagine if you had not seen the video, and I told you this story, that a black man used a counterfeit $20 bill, and the store owner called the police. When the officers arrived, they found the man sitting in his car. They dragged him out, they handcuffed him, they pinned him down on the street, and one of the police officers put his knee on the man's neck while the man was lying on the ground. The man never resisted. His only struggle was to scream, "I can't breathe." Over and over, he said, "I can't breathe." And this went on for about 6 minutes, until finally the man just stopped moving. At that point, another cop reached down and said, "I can't find his pulse." But the officer kept his knee on this man's neck, and he kept it there for another 3 minutes. That is how George Floyd died. The sad truth is this: if I told that story to my white friends, their response would be, "Come on, Soaries, something must be missing. He must have done much more than what you described." But if I tell that same story to my black friends, for them it would be so normal that their only response would be, "I'm just glad it was recorded." Now, this is a moment, and it's forcing a lot of hard questions about where, as a society, we go from here. Just a few days ago, a young child asked me in my church's Bible study, how can we pursue justice in America when we've never received full justice? And my answer is, this country was founded on the loftiest principles of any country ever in the history of the world: equal justice, inclusion, respect for the dignity of every person. Now, the fact that we have never lived up to those standards does not undermine the strength and validity of those standards. The fact of those standards is what gives us something to strive for, something to protest about, something to pray for, and something to work together to achieve. Dr. King called us to those standards. Frederick Douglass advocated for those standards. And when you have leaders and communities that are willing to rally around and affirm the principles that founded this country, we found that we can overcome horrible injustices, and we will overcome the challenges that face us today. Just as we fought before, the solution is to embrace the strengths of our country. The solution is to find pockets of success throughout our country. And the solution is to rise above all of our differences to focus on the ideals and the principles of America. We don't have to wait for progress. We can actively make the progress we want to see. That's why we're here tonight, to go beyond focusing on the problem and resolving to continue this great tradition of ensuring that America works for everyone. And I thank God for allowing me to be alive during this dynamic time, because America has done it before, and with our leadership, America will do it again.